Former London Mayor Ken Livingstone says he doesn't believe it's anti-Semitic to hate Jewish citizens of Israel, the bulk of the population in the Middle East's only democracy. South Bend, Indiana, Mayor Pete Buttigieg on Monday announced his Democratic presidential campaign raised more than $7 million in the first quarter of 2019, a figure likely to propel the largely lesser-known candidate to the upper ranks of his party's primary field. "I'm not playing games," it began on Friday when President Trump warned, "I'm not playing games," in threatening to close the border with Mexico and keep it closed to illegal trade for a long time, unless Mexico takes action to stop the flood of immigrants overwhelming U.S. border processing facilities. "It certainly isn't a bluff," said Kellyanne Conway, counselor to the president, on Fox News Sunday. Democratic presidential contender Elizabeth Warren's finance director is leaving the campaign after a clash over the Massachusetts senator's decision not to take money from wealthy donors during the primaries. Former Rep. Trey Gowdy said House Intelligence Committee Chairman Adam Schiff did everything he could to get Hillary Clinton elected and didn't stop there. A charter school in North Carolina has been ordered by a federal judge to stop enforcing its rule that forced female students to wear skirts. Feminist activist Gloria Steinem criticized former Vice President Joe Biden after an accusation that he inappropriately kissed a Nevada politician emerged this week. Arizona State Rep. David Stringer resigned last week after police documents were released showing he was accused of paying two boys under the age of 15 for sex in 1983. Rapper Nipsey Hussle was killed in a shooting outside of his clothing store in Los Angeles Sunday. President Trump is understood to be saving U.S. Circuit Judge Amy Coney Barrett to replace Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. The wife of former Defense Secretary Ash Carter is saying not so fast to all the critics of former Vice President Joe Biden's touchy-feely ways with women who are recalling an infamous photograph from 2015. The White House is quietly working on a healthcare policy proposal to replace the Affordable Care Act, according to multiple sources with knowledge of the matter. Fox News apologized Sunday after a mistaken headline on the Fox. Economist Stephen Moore, President Trump's pick for the Federal Reserve governor, failed to pay his ex-wife over $300,000 in child support, alimony, and debt payments. The publisher of the National Enquirer confirmed Sunday the source of leaks about Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos' affair came from the brother of his mistress, the granddaughter of Benito Mussolini, leader of the nationalist fascist party in Italy during World War II and ally to Adolf Hitler, called comedian Jim Carrey a bastard, on Twitter Saturday.